Hey guys,
Hello,
welcome to
let's eat.
It's just the two of us today, but we're together and we got some food. Today we're trying out Domino's pizza. We're trying a few different things. We're trying their standard hand-tossed pepperoni pizza. We're trying out their Parmesan bites. Never had these before.
And kids, take a look at this one.
Trying out the wing.
The wings.
So,
yes.
I think first we gotta kind of look at the color. I love the crust on this pizza.
Isn't that a yellowy, doughy?
It looks as if it's gonna be good. The one thing I have to say about this pizza, as I look at it, it almost doesn't look real.
Right. It does not.
It looks like it's been made before.
Right. That is correct. And I will also say, is the pepperoni here? It's a little redder than I'm normally used to.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a pinkish hue that I normally like.
Yeah. The cheese, give or take. Trying to get a good angle there. Give or take, it's not bad. It's a little bit spotty, just a little bit. But overall,
I think we have a winner here, potentially.
yeah, there's smaller pieces than we're used to. If you remember back in the Tony's Pizzeria, those slices were large.
They were quite possibly robust.
They were foldable. They were a plethora of different things. So these ones are a little bit smaller. You could fold them, but I don't know how much good it would do you, to be honest with you.
I'm trying to fold right now, but to be perfectly honest...
Can you get that in the camera?
Look at this, right here. Look at that.
It's just not really worth it.
It's not worth the fold.
It's almost like, hey, we have you covered. Just put it in your hand and go for it.
Well, and one last thing. Have you noticed there doesn't seem to be as many cheeses as we talked about last time? There's many cheeses in the last pizza, not as many.
I think this is just your standard mozzarella.
That could be just that. Are we ready to try this?
Yeah.
All
this
right.
is us eating on Let's Eat.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I will say the first thing that hits me is the sauce.
yeah.
It is.
Is it too much?
For me personally, it's just enough. I'm a sauce guy.
Oh, it's a little spicy sauce.
Oh, zesty. I feel the aftertath.
You're hearing it and you're feeling it.
Feeling it, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't hit you at first. Let me get another bite.
That pepperoni. What do you think about that?
It's not bad. Here's the thing. I can't decide if the spice is in the sauce or the pepperoni. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a pepperoni by itself.
Yeah, okay, go
You
ahead.
got your standard pepperoni here. I think it might be the sauce.
I think it might be the sauce,
Now-
which is different.
It is different. This is something that Domino's really worked on was their crust.
Crust, right.
They went in a few years ago, if you remember back, and they changed it all around.
Yes.
So I think we're going to go ahead and eat a piece of the crust.
Yeah, absolutely. That crust is delicious. Good garlic flavor.
Garlic.
That's the first thing I would say, assault your taste buds. Assault. Really. Full on assault.
Full-fledged. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, the texture of the pizza overall is just a little bit mushy. It's not as, you know, when I eat a pie, I'm thinking I want it to be a little bit of crunch. I want to be able to chew it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is almost pre-chewed for me. I put it in my mouth and it's just kind of there.
Would you say it's almost like a baby food texture in some sense?
In saying that, like it's got a good flavor.
Right.
I like the mixture of the cheese. I think there might be a little bit too much sauce, but it's not bothering me any. And then the crust. I think the crust is what separates Domino's from Papa John's and.
I would agree with you, but the question I have, and this is the big one to me, is as good as the crust is, it really almost is a show stealer. To the point where it almost makes me wonder about these. Like, what is the use of these now in light of what we just ate?
So this is similar looking to the crust. If you want to,
here's a comparison, side by side, right here.
Like it's almost like they took their crust and said, "Let's just double whammy."
Yeah.
They threw me. They said, "Hey, you want a 16 pack of these for $2 more?" And I was like, Why not?
Well, yeah. Let's do
YOLO.
that.
So let's go ahead and do this. Cheers.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Okay.
Mm.
It is different.
Yeah, it's different.
Wow.
Cheesy.
Yeah, the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, when you taste it, you taste the garlic.
Yeah, you do. That
The
is-
more you chew, you taste the cheese. I
yeah,
appreciate
that's
these.
yes.
Uh-oh. What do you do about that?
Not much.
They're good.
Mm-hmm.
See, this make
Very snackable.
if I had a bag of these on a Saturday watching college football, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
They're
I would
good.
agree with that.
I'm scarfing these down. These are very good.
Oh yeah, I can't almost talk. I mean, these are.
They've got a good amount of salt, garlic, cheese. They're chewy.
Yeah.
Maybe to a fault they're chewy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Do you feel like they can almost wear out your jaw too much?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say that.
I would say, as mushy as the pizza is while
Right.
you're eating it, it's almost the opposite with these. These are like you have to.
You gotta work.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Domino's, you either gotta make me work for it or not. Don't confuse me.
But do you feel like maybe that balances it out? Like they're almost a yin and yang together in some way? I mean, I hate to invoke religion into this, but it seems very... you have a chewy substance, and then you have a mushy substance, and together... I don't know. I mean, that's just where I'm at this moment.
You've got your Peter to your John almost, you know?
I would agree with that
Yeah.
statement.
And the one last thing we got here, we always got to try the hot wings
Yep.
whenever we get to go to a pizza establishment. Now, these are little guys.
They're little, yeah, babies.
These are just your typical hot wings that came in an 8-pack, 14-pack, or 21-pack.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We went with the 18-pack. I mean, the 8-pack.
Okay.
Because they were on sale.
Oh, there you go.
I'll say one thing about the Domino's is they have deals.
Deals, yes,
Deals.
they do.
Okay. So here we go. Hot wing, Domino's. Let's eat.
Yeah.
You hear that juice when you bit it.
Yeah. Surprisingly meaty.
Yeah. It is surprising for how small it is.
Tender.
We're back to the mushy. We're back to it.
It is mushy. I will say that.
Man. Now, let's start with the immediate taste. Where did it grab you?
It was spicy, but not overly so. It was, I will say this, moist. It was a moist wing, maybe to a fault.
I'll give you
perhaps.
that one, Baxter. But when I really eat it for the first time, it's your immediate thought was, "Wow, that was easy." Your secondary thought is, it's got a good spice. It does have a good spice. See, that was my thing with hot wings in the past. You try to get a hot wing, and sometimes they're either too hot or they're not hot enough. Like the scales confuse me. It's like, do I want hot, mild? I don't know.
Yeah.
If sometimes if I get a hot, it's almost like a mild. Other places you get a hot, and it's like an extreme.
Oh yeah, and it hurts.
Yeah.
And you don't want your wing to hurt. And I will say, this is to me
This is a hot wing.
hot wing. It's spicy, but not overly so. It is warm. I feel warmer, but not to the point where I feel at some point I need to shed articles of clothing.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah, they're easy to eat. They're
Incredible.
small. I think Domino's has a small thing going on with the small slices, the small bites.
But they pack a big punch.
So let's go ahead and rate these. Just let me cleanse my palate.
Same thing.
Your pizza, 1 out of 10.
Ooh.
1 out of 10 pepperonis. What do you give it?
You know, it was good, but it wasn't anything new to me. So I've got to go with a 5.
A 5.
It's right there, right in the middle.
So you would find, because all we've ever filmed is Tony's Pizzeria. You
Yeah.
find Tony's Pizzeria pizza better than the Domino's pizza.
Boy, but that crust.
That crust is, to me, is what sells it.
Ooh. You raise a fantastic point. Having considered what you've just said,
Yeah.
I'm willing to bump it up to. I'm willing to bump it up back to a 7.
That's fair. I'm going with a 6 on this one. I think it was pretty standard. The mushiness of the pizza gets canceled out by the crust and its flavor and solidness. And so it's a 6 to me. It's nothing great. Mm-hmm. It's a good slice of pie, but am I gonna go tell the friends? No. It's just your standard.
That's true.
Parmesan bites.
Oh my goodness! For me, that was a rousing 9.
Now, Mel, when I think about the Parmesan bites, I think chewy, but good.
Yes.
Salty, garlicky, buttery.
Buttery.
I think of a 9.
Well, yeah, I think you gotta go with a 9.
I think you have to.
It's a must.
If it was just a slight less,
Yeah,
it would be a 10.
I really agree with you on that. That's about as close to perfection for a garlic knot.
It's a
Yes,
garlic
it's a knot that I think you can get.
Okay, and then finally the Domino's Hot Wings Standard Hot.
Man, they were good. Almost great, but small. It left me wanting more. And again, nothing you go run home and tell your friends.
Boys.
Yeah, your homies. So I'm going to go, again, and this hurts me a little bit saying this one. I'm going to have to go with a 6.5.
Wow. Yeah, I'm right there with you. And I'll go with a 6 on those. They were the kind of the mushiness of those, like the pizza I can kind of get by with, but the mushiness of the hot wing is almost like that's not right. There's something not right. And so for me, when I eat a hot wing, I want to, like that's something I want to be, like I want to enjoy it. This is like one bite. It's in your mouth. It's almost erupting. Like it's it's just like whoa.
Yeah.
Like all in there, like the meat goes everywhere. It's just like it tears apart. It's tender, as you said. There's so many different ways that you can say it, but at the end of the day, it's still a 6. It's still okay. It's still good.
It doesn't achieve excellence.
No, it doesn't achieve excellence. And I think if I were to go and say, "Hey, what is your favorite hot wing?" I wouldn't say this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that to me, there's so many good restaurants out there that serve such excellent hot wings that to me, Domino's does an admirable job at throwing their hat into the ring, but at the end of the day, comes up short.
Yeah, you can only wear so many hats before you just look like a clown. And I don't think Domino's is quite at the clown phase yet. But if they stop putting out like they're doing pastas, they're doing so many different things. Like Domino's, just stick to one thing.
Yep.
Learn from MySpace and Facebook. You don't do a bunch of things. Stick to what you're good at.
You stick.
Be the Twitter in the world.
Well, look at McDonald's as another excellent example of this. When you look at McDonald's, you think burger,
right,
and fries, and occasionally McFrappe.
I loved it. Yeah, those were great.
And those to me, those are 3 hats. We're not talking 20 or 30 of them.
Right. When I look into my closet, I have 3 hats. If you have 500 hats, get out of town.
Yeah,
Pick a team.
Yeah, go.
Pick a team, Domino's. Are you going to be a pizza place or are you going to be a pasta place? You can't be both. Yep. We didn't try the pasta. Well, maybe we'll try it next time. I don't know. But leave it to here and we'll do it for you. Thanks for watching Let's Eat. Next time we'll have the whole team together.
Yeah.
For Ryan and I, where's Let's Eat? Good.